everyone, I thought I'd put together a few videos for you with a few Pilates moves. Obviously we need to start with the warm-up first. So I'll just give you a basic warm-up. Obviously, again, everything is at your own risk because I'm not there to watch you and correct you. But if you want to join in, let's give it a go and see how it goes. Right, so we'll start with the basic warm-up. Actually, I'll stand here just to start off with. So remember, feet hip distance apart, heel to big toe, swivel the foot around, toes turn very slightly out. Press down evenly through the feet, lift up through the thigh muscles, squeeze the inner thighs, lift and squeeze pelvic floor, pull the tummy muscles in, lengthen up through the spine. Remember your side rib breathing as well, expanding the ribs out and squeezing them back in as you exhale. Okay, lift the shoulders up, pull them back and down, sliding your shoulder blades down your spine, finger to nose. Remember, just gently pull your head back away from the finger, relax your neck, and we're good to go. Okay, so we'll start with some neck stretches like we always do. So taking a breath, and as you breathe out, gently tip your head over towards the right. Inhale to lift back to centre, exhale, tip your head over towards the left. And we'll do a couple more of those. I haven't put any music in because of copyright issues, but if you want to be playing your own music in the background, that's absolutely fine. At least then you can pick stuff you like. Okay, so we'll try a few neck circles now. So lifting back to centre and then lowering the chin down to the chest. As you breathe in, rolling your chin over towards your right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, roll to left shoulder. And we'll keep a few of those going. Lovely stretch in the back of the neck. Actually, this feels really good after all the travelling we did. And if you want to take it full circle, then roll over to right shoulder, lift the chin, take it over to left shoulder, chin to chest. Woo, a bit dizzy. And the other way. We'll do that one more time each way. Really lovely way to warm up and release any tension through the neck. Okay, and then when we've done that, let's try shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears and then pulling the shoulders down. And remember, there's a cat scurrying around frantically at the moment. Remember to pull down, right down from the base of the shoulder blades so your upper back starts to work and warm up. Okay, let's do one more of those. And then raise the arms overhead. We're laughing because cats are scurrying around all over the place, but you can't see them. Okay, let's pull up towards the ears and then pull back down. And again, lift up and pull down. Twice more. The emphasis, remember, is always on the pulling down to get those upper back muscles working. Okay, and then the wrists, so wrist flex and extend, flex and extend. Super. And then we start to roll through the wrists, bringing the elbows down level with the shoulders. And rotate around the other way. Great. And then release. Taking the arms out nice and wide. And as you inhale, take the thumbs back. And as you exhale, turn them down. You can start practicing the Pilates breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then try taking just the right thumb back. And then the left, so we switch. And this is wonderful for warming deep inside the shoulder joint, as well as strengthening your shoulders. You can probably feel them working. Let's release that. Now for the shoulder circles. Okay, so what we're going to do is make a fist with the right hand, left hand to the chest, circle the arm forward, take it around in a big circle. Remember, turning the thumb in at that turning point, or the rotor block. So when you go forward, the thumb is out, and when you go back, the thumb is in, but it's always turning. And you can feel that deep rotation inside the shoulder joint. Ignore any clunking or creaking. One more like this, and then we're going to reach for the itch. So arm out to the side, and again reach down between the shoulder blades, out to the side, reach up. You can probably feel the shoulders starting to warm and loosen. Remember, we need mobility in the joints in order to get a good range of movement going. Okay, so that's one side done. Then try the other side. It's a big circle round. How are we doing? It feels really weird to be doing this and not being able to see what you're doing, but I'm sure you're doing a great job. One more to go. So be aware of your posture the whole time. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the tummy muscles pulled in. That's great. So reaching up as far as you can, reaching down as far as you can. And then let's release, shake it out. So that's the upper body nicely mobilised and warmed up. Now we're going to do a few Pilates roll downs. So again, feet hip width at the edge of your mat. Take a breath. As you breathe out, touch into chest and pull the tummy muscles in as you start to roll down. So I'm lifting my hips at the same time rather than trying to push them back. And then pressing the feet firmly into the floor to roll your way slowly back up. Crown of the head lifting back up towards the ceiling. So we come back to this good posture and then go again. Exhaling down, inhaling up. And this is wonderful for mobilising the spine, obviously stretching the whole of the back of the body. But it builds awareness of any tight areas in your spine as well. Any areas that don't move quite so freely. Let's try a few down to the side. So exhaling, gliding your hands down the outside of the leg, over to the other side and up. So we create a kind of circular movement as well. Remember, if this pulls too much on your spine, bend the knees. Or don't go down quite so far. So do that one more time each way. That's good. And then coming up, all the way down now to the floor. Bending the knees as much as you need to get your hands down to the floor, and then walking forward. Trying to maintain nice stability through the spine as you do this. Remember to end up in your hover with the knees just off the floor, bear crouch, shoulders back, armpits squeezed in tight, lower your knees down to the floor. Screw the hands into the floor, squeezing the base of the thumbs towards each other, chest forward, inhale, and then exhale as you round into down cat. Inhale, and exhale. And notice the movement all the way through the spine, so how the tailbone tips up, the tailbone tucks under, chest is forward, shoulders are back, back rounds up towards the ceiling. Okay, let's inhale to look forward and then exhale, turn to look back past one shoulder. Inhale forward, exhale, turn to look back past the other shoulder. So trying to take our spine through as many different ranges of movement as possible. Inhale and then exhale, rounding into the back and then sitting back towards your heels, coming up onto the tops of the fingers. So the fingers are pushing firmly down into the mat. Take a breath as you walk your hands over to one edge of the mat, and then as you exhale, sit back towards your heels. Gives you a lovely side stretch, but your spine is nicely supported. Inhale, exhale, scuffle the hands over to the other side. Take a breath in to prepare, and then exhale. One more time each way. Inhaling up, exhale, breathe in, and breathe out. And coming back up to all fours, so walk the hands back in, place the hands under the shoulders, good position for the spine, again squeeze the base of the thumbs, shoulder blades hugging in towards your spine, belly lifted and braced. Taking a breath into the side ribs, as you breathe out, extend your leg back, inhale as you bring the knee back in, trying to keep everything straight, square, keeping a lovely long spine and a strong belly. I'm going to turn my back to you in a minute, so let's lower the toes to the floor, and I'm not going to turn towards you first. Heel swings out, other foot comes down, sweep a big circle, but the hand that's on the floor is pushing actively away. So we protect the shoulder and we keep the core nicely engaged. Okay, hand comes down, knee comes down, take a breath as you breathe out. Thread that arm underneath the other, thread the needle, pull the thread through. So you're reaching towards the wall and then you're reaching up towards the ceiling. Getting this lovely rotation through the upper body. And then we do exactly the same on the other side. So breathe in to prepare, exhale. In. So the focus really is on trying to stay still and as square from shoulders to hips as you possibly can. Toes come down, again the heel turns in, the other foot swings off. Remember to really root that back foot into the floor. Big circle round. Inhale to start your circle, exhale as you finish your circle. Hand comes down, knee comes down, breathing in, breathe out, thread the needle. Twice more. Warm up almost over, and I'll post another video with our next moves. Rest back in child's pose. Breathe into the upper back, and as you exhale, pull your belly away from your thighs. So you get some movement through the spine as you breathe. Twice more. And that's it.